Tynecastle is buzzing. An Edinburgh festival of very different natures about to get underway. The Hearts and Hibs players are ready to stand up and be counted, but there's plenty of nerves and tension around. It's the first derby of this football season, and on the back of the pain Scottish football suffered last Thursday night, this is a chance for the two Edinburgh clubs to play to their strengths, get the fans off their seats and serve up some entertainment. Both teams in desperate need of a victory. Live here on ESPN, it's Clydesdale Bank SPL action, Hearts versus Hibs. Let's take a quick look at the table. Kick-off is imminent over there. Motherwell top. Rangers are leading Aberdeen at Ibrox by 1-0. Stephen Davis, the goal scorer. Celtic won at St Mirren, 2 goals from Gary Hooper. Further down, underlining the need for wins for both these teams today. Hearts have 1 from 5, Hibs 1 from 4, and Hibs are bottom of the table. Mark Hateley's on duty today. What are your thoughts ahead of this match? It's so important for both teams.
Well, it is. I mean, especially the Edinburgh derby. Colin Calderwood under extreme pressure. I don't think they've won one of these games since March 2009, so that's how far back this goes for Hibs. Not the Hibs as we've seen over the past with the likes of Whittaker and Fletcher and all these sort of players that have been there. It's a very, very young side now, and I think they are starting to come under an enormous amount of pressure. Today is a must-win situation, not lose. They cannot lose today, as Colin Calderwood could be in danger of his job.
As we say, bragging rights in Edinburgh. Nerves on both teams because derby matches can suddenly go a very different way. Who can deal with the occasion? Time to hand over to today's ESPN commentary team. It's the Motherwell skipper Stephen Craigan alongside Derek Ray.
Thank you very much, Ray, and good afternoon, everyone. The first capital clash of the season, and both Edinburgh sides have had a fair bit of punishment coming their way in recent weeks. But this is a fixture with its own ground rules, and we are always well advised to expect the unexpected when Hearts and Hibernian lock horns. Recent Edinburgh derbies have determined that the boys in maroon are the talk of the tune, as the song goes. Hearts are unbeaten in the last 7 meetings with Hibs, a run stretching back to spring of 2009. The journey from Leith to Gorgie might only be 3.5 miles or so, but Hibs have certainly not enjoyed the recent visits to Tynecastle, as evidenced by the fact that they failed to score in 5 of their last 8 league games here. The Hearts freshened up their team at White Hart Lane on Thursday. They make 8 changes from that side. Only Andy Webster, Mariusz Zaliukas and Danny Granger are retained. Granger and Jamie Hamill make their Edinburgh derby debuts. Ian Black returns from suspension to add bite to the Hearts midfield. Up front, Stephen Elliott will hope to end a run of 10 matches without a goal.
Hearts will try and dominate possession of the ball, so we expect the central midfield trio of Black, Marovic and Obu to see plenty of the ball. Up front, they don't have the physical presence they normally do, so it's going to be a long afternoon for Stephen Elliott. It's vital then that Andy Driver and Ryan Stevenson try and get up and support as much as they possibly can.
Hibs hope Richie Towell now in his second loan spell from Celtic can solve the club's right-back problem. Sean O'Hanlon is fit again after missing the best part of a month with a broken toe. O'Hanlon will get his first taste of this capital confrontation, as will Isaiah Osborne and Junior Agogo, who has shrugged off a thigh injury. He makes his maiden start for Hibernian.
Colin Calderwood has selected an experienced spine to his team today. He knows it's a vital game and big performances are required if they're to get a win. Up front, Gary O'Connor and Junior Agogo both carry huge physical presence, so a lot will be expected of them as well.
Gary O'Connor is bang in form. He's scored in his last 4 competitive games. A career first for the big striker. Stephen Elliott netted 2 derby goals last term. But his current run without a goal goes back to mid-April. Well, this is the scene here at Tynecastle. It is often a fiery affair. It's as though something was thrown on that section of the ground, perhaps a flare. And there it is.
Yeah, I know the clubs, Derek, sorry, are trying to outlaw these, these flares coming onto the pitch, but I just can just sense by the atmosphere that the crowd are trying to get involved and throwing things on.
Back in Champions League qualifying duty in the Villarreal Odense playoff match as referee Craig Thompson. It's his third Edinburgh derby. It's the Hibs section of the ground on the Roseburn stand. Well represented, as you would imagine. It's always a big occasion. The first derby of a new season. The running repairs having to be carried out on the pitch after that flare was thrown on.